strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got the count. 2-2.
Well, he's throwing a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of
3
guys.
balls, 2 strikes.
Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
To first. And he'll take it
Got
to
him.
the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson.
Now time is
Cano.
called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. As the first pitch
Ball, that's
sinker
out.
misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Hey.
Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. Arrieta gets the sign. 1-1 pitch on its way. Line to the right side. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. And he'll want to take that baseball out of play. That's a big one. Career
The
hit
left
number
fielder, number
2,500. To give you an
You're hitting.
indication as to the importance of that number. Of all the players to play this game through the years, fewer than 100 have reached this total.
Think about it, D-Row. I'm sure he remembers his first hit and probably his 100th hit. 2,500 hits. Wow.
Yeah, he's on the clock
next to
now.
the bat,
500 more
center
until
fielder,
that Hall of Fame
Michael
benchmark of 3,000 knocks. What a
Conforto.
career this guy has put together.
Into the box, Michael Conforto.
Hey!
This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've
The
been
batter.
looking for right here.
The
They've had a
pitcher.
ton of hits, a ton of
Set.
people on base, but no one has been
Go.
able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, D-Row? This pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire
Your
time so
attention,
far.
please.
Another inning
Pinch
brewing
hitting
right
for
here.
that.
Let's see if they can't
Number
get a
12.
big hit here right here and
One.
bust
Ball
through
one.
in this one.
Look,
They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with
Now
2
batting.
away.
Obviously,
catcher.
as a pitcher, he wants to
Travis.
finish what he started. But when you have that
Go.
pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health and the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Ladies
Robert
and gentlemen,
Gesellman enters
your
from the
attention,
pen to
please.
start the 9th inning
Now
as he'll
pitching
try to
for
keep
the
the score
New York
right where it is heading to the
Number
bottom of the
65.
9th.
Robert.
In now, Michael Franco hit the other
Gesellman.
way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Nimmo, 1 away. Scott Kingery will grab a bat and hit for the
Number
pitcher
4.
here.
Scott Kingery.
Kingery, a native of Arizona. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. This one's down to third. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
So
The batter,
frustrating,
number
D-Row.
2,
You make a good pitch and you
shortstop.
get these guys that can run around and they're fast.
Segura.
You think you have an out and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack,
Hey.
Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Into the box now, Gene Segura, as he
Inside,
takes a
ball 1.
fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cespedes will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman as he lifts it in the air to right field. Nimmo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Phillies leave a couple as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Juan Nicasio is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
12, Juan Nicasio.
Into the box, Adeiny Echeverria, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Echeverria.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Freeman is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. Into the box now, Todd Frazier, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted into center field. Pereira's there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 9.
Standing in now, Brandon Nimmo. High and deep to center field. Ranging back is Herrera at the track, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Zach Wheeler is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What's your take on him, Dan?
Zach Wheeler's a quality pitcher. 3-pitch mix guy. Fastball 93 to 96. Good hard slider and a straight changeup. If he brings all 3 of them with him to the ballpark, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight, 57 degrees at game time. Again, he sends it out of play. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. In tight with the slider, 2 and 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Hero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Liner toward right center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Line drive to center field. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. And he is in there.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Gene Segura comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, it sure doesn't seem like they want to pitch to this guy right here. I get that, but it's just the first inning. Sometimes you have to compete and set the tone.
No, that's tight with that one. 3-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Roll, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving it too.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
And in steps Scott Kingery. Fouled off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Throw won't get him.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
In now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. His career line against Wheeler, he's gone 3 for 8. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
No, that's out.
Wide, 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Is in there for strike 1. Wheeler is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
The 2-2 one more time. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. they're not making any outs easy to get. And that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Conforto moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the 3rd run across in this inning.
Stepping in now, Aaron Altair. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Sent on the ground out to second. There's Cano. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
Line drive to left. Oh, and he misses it.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. No balls and 1 strike. Hit in the air to straightaway center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Batting 4th, the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 men are in scoring position for him, so he'll look to make this a 1-run game with a base hit here.
Ball outside.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Ready with the 1-1. Cespedes out in front here as this is pulled into the seats, foul down the left side. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away. Lowry on third. Cano at second with 1 away. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's batting .500, 6 for 12. 1 run scores. And the second run is across to make this a 3-2 ball game now.
Batting 6th.
Into the box now, Dominic Smith. Unable to find the zone with the slider. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Still only 1 out in the inning. 1-2 to Dominic Smith.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big...
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. Sent out to straightaway center field. Altair is there, 2 gone. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matt, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early. Putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
Standing in now, Maikel Franco.
Number 7.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And it's fouled away. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's take a look at Adeiny Hechavarria. His calling card is 100% his glove. He's high up there in range, the ability to go in the hole and make the long throw across the diamond. Look for him to have a big impact on defense today.
Ball.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Phillies down in order. Home half of the second coming up. It's 3-3. Here's Hechavarria now.
For the Mets.
He will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Behind 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. On the ground to third. Franco fields it cleanly. Oh, look at Franco. Hey now.
Batting 9th, the pitcher.
Into the box, Zach Wheeler.
Wheeler.
As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is popped up. Under it is Franco, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
In now, Brandon Nimmo. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Jed Lowry now. As
No,
the first
that missed.
pitch
That's the
misses
ball.
to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Altair on the move.
Cano.
He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side.
Leading
And
off
now
for the
Bryce
Phillies,
Harper.
the right fielder, number 3.
As he'll take a look
Nope,
at a pitch
that's
too
low, that's the
low. It's
ball.
ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again
Ball.
with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
Hey,
In there, 2-1. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And as
Now
you
back
see there, he currently
left fielder.
tops the Phillies in that department.
Williams.
Up next will be Nick Williams, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye
The batter, number
coordination. That pitch wasn't
second
even
base.
in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
Gene Segura standing in,
D-Rod.
as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at
Your
strike
ball's
1.
1 strike.
And
Nope,
1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Fielded by Hechavarria. On to first, and here indeed is a super double play.
The batter, number 4. Shortstop, Scott Kingery.
Stepping in now, Scott Kingery. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
D-Rod.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here, 0-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed, so...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 5 and the Phillies 3. Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
Leading up for
As the
the
first pitch to him is in
The
there
left
for a
fielder.
called strike 1.
Go at it.
There's no way around it. This has been a
That's it.
rough start on the mound,
D-Rod.
so it'll be interesting to see how long that man
No
is going to
ball,
let
2
him
strikes.
go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You
The
have to
center
protect for
fielder,
the fastball. You
Michael
have to look for the soft stuff down and away.
Conforto.
You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, and it remains 5-3.
Leading off for the
Into the box, JT Realmuto.
JT.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. A great pitch there caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
2 balls and a strike now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And there's a base hit on the line. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped him up. Smith in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it.
Now batting, the third baseman, Maikel Franco.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco as he rips it on the ground to second. Echeverria for 1 on to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-1. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
In now, Adeiny Echeverria as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Stepping in now, Zach Wheeler. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. He popped out in his first trip. And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. Franco scoops it up, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Hey,
Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well
that's
executed.
out.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Into the box, Jed Lowry. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Lowry will take the turn and head for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get in.
And not in time as the run scores.
The left fielder,
into the box 52. Now, Yoenis Cespedes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Another one sent foul. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Another 1-2 delivery. Takes this the other way to right. Harper is there, and he'll make the catch to return. Odubel Herrera will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Phillies. Number 37, Odubel Herrera.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
It's a nice job by the batter right there. Able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
In now, Freddie Freeman. Fouled off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Conforto over to his left. 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Nick Williams.
Stepping in now, Nick Williams. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
0-2.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea.
And he nails him at third. Great throw.